for your Washington Wizards. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 1, Cantavius Caldwell-Pope. The other forward position, 6'9", number 33, Kyle Kuzma. At center, 6'9", number 21, Daniel Gafford. At guard, 6'6", number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. At guard, 6'3", number 3, Bradley Beal. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your Washington Wizards.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. Think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Tuesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And that game against Portland, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embid. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for the Wizards, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Cantavius Caldwell-Pope is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at center. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Now here's Curry. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got the first points of the night for the 76ers. Dinwiddie kicks to Gafford. Gafford is screen on Curry. 13 feet away. Drained for 2 points.
That jumper is pure from anywhere. Bill's gone from star to top shelf superstar.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, and another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's his first personal
There's no
foul.
fear in the eyes of Embiid. I mean, in fact, you could argue pressure situations make the big man perform.
Joel Embid.
Last season,
One
Embiid
shot.
posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Yeah, I mean, the continued growth of Embiid as a player has been truly remarkable. I mean, he's put in the work and evolved his game in some pretty impressive ways.
Dinwiddie with it, now defended by Embiid. And Embiid with the block. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Washington basketball.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Beal on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embid.
With Washington.
Wizards making a switch here. Harrell's checked in.
Montrezl Harrell.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Dinwiddie finds Harrell. Harrell setting the pick for Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Count it.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Maxey passes to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Embid with the steal. Pass to Curry. That one's not going to go. And Washington the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And it's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting the ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was a really gutty win.
Maxey passes to Embid. Plenty of space. Rebound, Washington.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
And he recovers it. The shot's good from Kuzma. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, a 3-ball. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers on top, up by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first, basketball, football is what we stuck with. So, it was basketball.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So, some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Korkmaz. Shake Milton is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Niang in at the power forward. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And Washington making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Pass to Bertans. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. It's Drummond with the rebound.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Thybulle for 3. Drops in the tray.
Thybulle.
Thybulle's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Kisper's checked in for Aaron Holiday. 1:52 left to play here in the half. It's stolen by Milton. And now the 76ers on the break. There's the pass to Korkmaz. Good, nice job down low.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Wizards trail by 8.
And love the size Milton gives them in the backcourt.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, he's 6'6" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's a good finisher in the lane. Great around the rim. Shot release. This might be a little low, but because of his height, it hasn't been a problem.
6 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Here's Gafford. Hits it from three-point range. Gafford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, he's a confident shooter from three-point range. I mean, even with the D hovering near him.
Milton the pass to Drummond. Fades away. No good off the front iron. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 5-point game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that one, good.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Now, here's Milton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
They get a hand on it. One-on-one here. Thibault kicks to Milton. Back to Thibault. Here's Drummond. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. Let's go off on a tangent, guys. What do you say? Kenny, I don't care if you care or not. Kenny, you grew up in Queens.
Correct.
Shaq, nearby in Newark. I'm from the mean streets of Milwaukee. So which of us had it best?
Well, Ernest, they don't call me Ken NY for nothing. I wouldn't trade Queens for anything.
What you got to say, Shaq?
Shaq's off. Because the Brick City doesn't mean anything, baby. That's right. I turned his mic off, Ernie. I turned it off.
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the 76ers.
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Philadelphia leading by 5. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Clock at 4. It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And here's Maxey after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. So it's Washington now. 76ers getting the bucket. Dinwiddie outside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Now here's Curry. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game, and the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
And Embiid with the block.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, outstanding awareness, knowing when to go after blocks.
To the left side wing. Curry, a screen on Dinwiddie. And the rejection by Gafford.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Kuzma got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 6.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Curry, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Maxey. And the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 4.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Sinks the triple. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Curry, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Embiid. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers ahead, up 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets is what Doc is talking about. That's not what he's looking for, asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, I mean, he wants it all. Sees an opportunity for his team to kind of dominate here a little bit and wants them to just take full advantage.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so, in the game for the 76ers, down on the block, it's Harris and Embid. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Holiday. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Caldwell Pope outside. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
2 points, that one goes.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Poked away and stolen by Thybulle. Pass to Korkmaz. Thybulle on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Here's Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and the shot goes in. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Beal drives in, and Embid with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Wizards. And then for Philadelphia, Green comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. Bounce pass, Harrell. Clock at 6. Can they get it? That's good on the jump shot.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in the offense.
Timeout on the floor. Philadelphia timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? All right.
Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, it's all playmaking. I mean, it's continuing to evolve. Fantastic at realizing when his guys are uncovered.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The loudest and craziest fans get a t-shirt. Let's make some noise. And your Wizards answer.
So it's Washington now, trailing by 5. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he makes it look so effortless. I mean, Bill's ability to own games, I mean, that's what makes him special.
Embiid. It's in!
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Now here's Beal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Ferocity of Bill. I mean, he's able to take on contact and keep his balance.
Bradley Beal.
And you know what? Smart foul.
That's
You
his
got to
second
try to extend the
personal
game.
foul. First team foul.
$19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Seth Curry. At the line.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Drafted out of college, Seth Curry has willed his way to a spot in the NBA, playing a couple of years in G League.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Kuzma outside. Passes it to Beal. Shoots over Curry. Got it!
He's going the ball from different ways. I mean, Bill is a complete offensive talent. I mean, he's able to mix it up inside.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Third team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Kuzma can't get it to go, and he commits the intentional foul.
Daniel Gafford. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Caldwell Pope outside. No good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
I'm trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter.
Like to thank
We see
all
a lot of
fans
this
for
now.
making it out
So the
tonight's event.
76ers win it.
This
A
action was
truly
played carefully.
gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embid.